that, we are back for another Behind the Blurb. Who do we have behind the blurb? I've taken our one and only Nick Keller behind the scenes.
That's me.
That is you.
Thank you for having me here.
You're very welcome.
It feels like a talk show. It feels like I'm on Jimmy Fallon right now.
Well, you know what? Maybe one day this will overshadow Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, much love to Jimmy Fallon. But anyway, let's get this going. So, this is your second semester on the Blurb. Your first semester as host on the Blurb.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, what is your most proud moment on the Blurb so far?
Ooh, I gotta say, I mean, right now it's that first show that we just finished where I was hosting for the first time. It felt really good afterwards when we were done, so, yeah.
Yeah, had a feeling you were going to say that,
Yeah.
but who knows? We're all so unique, and we could have...
Yeah.
For example, I thought you were going to be like, oh, the time I arrived late to the Try Not to Laugh.
Well, that too. That was the Try Not to Laugh was a really good time, and that was you with the editing and everything. So that was that turned out really well. So yeah, shout out. But that was a fun time. So I would say honestly, if not the first time me finishing my first episode as a host, that would probably be Try Not to Laugh episode.
That's cool. Every Blurb episode is a proud moment. What
Very
can you
true.
say?
Very true. I apologize.
Oh, no need for apologies. So, you've done so much for the Blurb. What must it take to conquer the Blurb?
Ooh, I guess just sort of get comfortable with everybody, getting comfortable being in front of a camera too.
Being in front of two cameras.
Yeah, very true. Well, actually, in the studio, I think there's like 4.
There's like 4.
3?
Technically like 5 or 6 if you count like all the.
Oh, true. But I mean, you just gotta get comfortable. Just imagine. I always just like to imagine the camera's not there sometimes, and we just are just having a conversation.
Exactly.
You know, it's kind of just a chat with friends. That's really how I imagine, conquering it and, being able to sit down there and do it every week.
Right. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
If you were a member of the 1975, who would you be?
Oh, God. I don't even know all the members. I'd be Matty Healy so I couldn't be an idiot. So I could prevent him from doing all these terrible, terrible things.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because he kind of sucks, but I love their music.
Alrighty, sounds good. So, what's a good show that you're currently watching that you would recommend to everybody?
Abbott Elementary. I just finished both seasons. The season 3 premiere happened Tuesday, I think. And you can find it on Hulu. Every week there's a new episode, because it's like cable television. Every week there's a new episode that'll be out on Hulu. And it's really good because it promotes like teacher appreciation, promotes diversity. And it's just funny. It's like a mockumentary style sitcom. It's kind of like The Office, but in a school. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice. Lastly, why do you find Taika Waititi's face so funny?
I don't. First of all, I think he's a very funny man. You've seen Thor Ragnarok.
I have seen Thor Ragnarok.
I think that. I don't know that I find his face necessarily funny, but I think his face on a train with a certain sound effect is the funniest thing I've ever seen. So
what you're saying is you would be cool with the idea of Taika Waititi being casted for Thomas the Tank Engine in a Thomas and Friends live action?
I would probably be in the theater crying laughing. Because I think that putting anybody's face in a train is... that's so funny. There's a video that I have of Ariana Grande's face on a train, and it just makes me laugh. So I just think it's people with regular people's faces on trains that just make me laugh, not necessarily Taika Waititi's, but there is a certain video out there that if you watch a Try Not to Laugh video, you know what I'm talking about. But
all right, so I'll be sure to talk to Hidden Entertainment then, whoever's behind that. Or I mean,